Go. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Darvish checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Ball one, no
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. Volpe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Slider right there.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Now move to first. Volpe back in on a dive. Man at first, one away.
Let's go, you.
Judge comes up empty there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Stays alive. Judge waits. Down the line. And a foul ball. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Volpe around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Right down the chute, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering misses down and away. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Darvish strikes out 3 in the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first. Luis Ariz stands in. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That one way outside, ball 1. One out, bases empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it is 2-1.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Jackson Merrill in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. Padres down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here in San Diego, second inning set to go. And now Austin Wells. Darvish back to work. That's in there, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Darvish kicks, delivers. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
First and second, no outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Darvish delivers. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you, just got to battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Goldie on third. Dominguez at first with no outs. Just missed.
Ball, that's just out.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one blasted deep to right. Tatis going back. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. First
Ball
pitch
one.
just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. Popped in the air, left field. Hayward makes the play, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. Chisholm in his 5th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Bahamas. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Darvish checks on the runner.
Dang.
Dominguez dives back in safely.
Inside, ball 2.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for you, Darvish. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Digging in, Manny Machado.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. To first, might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Jason Hayward. Sliced hard but foul. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch
One
misses
ball,
there.
two
Going to count
strikes.
1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Padres leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing
Ball
a great
one, no
job,
strikes.
Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Man at first, nobody out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Doubled in his first AB. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And there's a foul ball. Judge on at first, nobody out. That's
Ball
down
1.
and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
This one in the dirt. To second, pulls him off the bag. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one high in the air to left center. Hayward. And there's one down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Kicks and fires.
That's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
One out and a runner at second. That misses, and now 3-0. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Hoeing, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Austin Wells will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that one missing low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to second, might be 2. On to Bogarts.
That's an out.
And that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. That misses. 1-0.
Two and 0.
And a strike on the outside edge. That one almost got him.
1 strike. Hey, 2. 3 and 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Elias Diaz in the air, right field. Judge is under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Luis Arias, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That is upstairs for ball 1. Just missed. Headed towards the corner. Judge snags it on the run. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Yankees up by 3. And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
And a slider
ball
misses
2.
down and away.
2-1.
Next
Ball,
pitch is
exit
inside,
back.
and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike, 3-2 now.
Full count.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
1 out, runner at second. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Dominguez, the runner at second with 1 away. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for Yu Darvish, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Brian Hoeing.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 on, 1 out. Chisholm now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul out of play. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. That's inside.
Ball 1.
That one
Ball
drifts
back in.
inside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one ran inside, almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground to first, could be 2. On to Bogarts. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Merrill batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
On the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado digs in now. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And Manny gets a piece. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Padres go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Judge, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hoeing back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that one
that's off
missing
the plate.
inside
Ball
a sharp slider.
Ball.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He is struck out and he is walked. Hoeing checks on first. Bellinger dives back. There's the strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Bellinger leads off first with one away. And takes low for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells, 1 for 2. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And
that's
another ball.
Hey!
Taps softly to the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes X to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike. The Padres down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Hayward in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one not close. 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Sean Reynolds, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Matsui also getting ready. Right through there for a strike. So Goldie strikes out here.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
No strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And it's fouled away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Hoeing picks to first. Dominguez back on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Dominguez over at first with 1 away. Inside, almost got him.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike. Aye. Counts full.
In the dirt, blocked. Right side. Tatis under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Called strike right there.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Not
One
close
ball,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
And that's ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there, got it. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 6 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Flied to right his first time.
Outside, that's a ball.
The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. The other way, they got it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Next for the Padres, Luis Arraez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul. To the right side, Goldie. Padres go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0. Yuki Matsui taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, He almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here comes Bellinger. That misses, and that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Three-two.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one away. So a man aboard, Austin Wells, stepping in now for the Yankees. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Bellinger into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. And a foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 3. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
First and third, 1 down. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-1. Fastball is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly.
Swing and a base hit. Bellinger is in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0. And the throw's offline, safe at third. One away, runners at first and third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And that's way high. Ball one. This one in the air, right field. Tatis nabs it. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Got him swinging. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that misses off the outside edge. The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1-1 now. And that's outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. Ball one there.
No strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Padres down in order. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Matsui back to work. Misses inside. Ball one. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Peralta warming up as well. Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. And a base hit. And out to a board. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Now a screamer into the outfield. One down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch misses.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But
oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Padres nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Just a weak fly ball this time. And it's caught for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 1-2. Now one
Two
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Volpe grabs it on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jason Hayward, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. On the outside corner, got him looking. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bellinger up to hit. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one fouled off. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Here's Stanton now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Sean Reynolds, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th.
Hey!
Next offering is downstairs. High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back, and it's out of here into the 4th floor of the Western Meadow Building. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Goldschmidt. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one catches the zone, and the count's full.
We got full count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here at Petco Park. And now the DH, Tirso Ornelas. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
2-2 to count.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Judge makes the grab. Out number 2. Last chance for the Padres. And here is Luis Arias. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1. On the ground, and this should do it. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first, and that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.